What if I told you there's a place on Earth where nearly every major power, enemies, and rivals came together, not to fight, but to lock the door and throw away the key? Welcome to Antarctica, the so-called forbidden continent. In the depths of the Cold War, when the world was on the brink of nuclear disaster, the United States and the Soviet Union, along with 10 other nations, sat down in Washington, D.C. and agreed. Antarctica would be reserved for peace and science. No military bases, no nuclear tests, no territorial claims. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, was a political anomaly, a continent frozen in time, untouched by war, and off-limits to exploitation. Today, there are 58 countries on board, but only 29 have real voting power. And here's the kicker. Every decision requires total consensus. One country says no, and the whole thing stops. That's not democracy. That's a veto club with global reach. But what does this mean for the rest of us? If you want to visit Antarctica, you can't just hop on a plane and explore. You need permits, strict environmental approvals, and you'll only see a handful of designated sites. Everything is tightly regulated, and behind the scenes, nations appoint observers who can inspect any base, ship, or aircraft. Yet, the public only sees what they're allowed to see. The rest, hidden by layers of bureaucracy and distance. Why such extreme control? The official story is environmental protection. In 1991, the Madrid Protocol declared Antarctica a natural reserve, banning mining and oil drilling until at least 2048. Add in a web of conventions protecting seals, marine life, and even moss, and you get a continent wrapped in red tape. But ask yourself, why would global adversaries agree to freeze their territorial ambitions and lock away untold resources for decades? Why is there no plan for what happens after 2048, when the treaty could be renegotiated? Some say it's all about science, but with its isolation, consensus rule, and legal limbo over sovereignty, Antarctica is the perfect stage for secrets, state, corporate, or otherwise. Is the peaceful science narrative just a cover story? Or is this the greatest multilateral cover-up in history? A continent buried under the flag of peace, hiding truths we're not meant to know. Don't just accept the official line. Ask questions. What are we really being kept from in the forbidden continent?